Everybody's live now.
Hello.
It's Wednesday night. You know what that means. It's time
Welcome
to grab
80s.
a pint of your favorite beverage and join us as we talk running, eating, drinking, and whatever on our Wednesday night beer chat.
Hey.
Hello, everybody. I'm going to go jiggle a cable here. Hold on. Keep doing your thing.
Why are you jiggling a cable?
Because it needs jiggling.
I don't understand that, but it's okay. Jen is here. Cheryl Shenanigans is shopping for the best pizza in Montana. MT is Montana, right?
I believe
No.
so.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. God,
I
we go
think.
live and then I forget everything. Congratulations on the Tower of Terror 10 miler fun size Jen, whose favorite 80s music is hair metal.
I love it. Love it. In fact, I was a little, I think that we're not going to be in town when they're coming, but Warrant is coming to town.
She's my cherry pie.
Yes. Heaven.
That's good too.
Great song.
Oh.
So Katie's over on the tubes. Hello,
Yay.
Katie. Welcome, everybody. Guys, do us a favor. Tell us who you are, where you're from, what you're drinking, if you haven't already dropped that into your respective chats. And of course, if you don't mind, share the chat on your
Please do.
on your timeline so that we can get more people in to come and hang out. So
and also Cheryl wants to know, where's the best pizza, where's the best bison burger or elk burger in Montana? If you have tips, let us know so when we can share them, put them in the chat.
Yeah, something tells me you can probably get a pretty good one there.
I'm sure you can.
I think they've got the ingredients. So I'm just saying. Hello, everybody. We're starting to get some more people over on the Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter.
Clarification. She's asking which one she should eat. Like, she's asking for votes.
Oh.
Sorry. My bad. Correction.
Why has it got to be an either or thing?
Mark, how are you? Welcome.
Hello. Mark is over on Facebook. Katie is over on YouTube. And I'm just about to share this here. So
Meg is drinking water out of her Run Disney cup because magic. You know how many Run Disney beer cups we have? It's shameful.
Well, it's
Is it
not
shameful?
It's not shameful, but it's not anything you want to sit there and do the math and figure out how much you spent on those respective cups. And Mark just finished his 5K today. Excellent, Mark.
Well done, you.
How are you feeling after the 5K? Let us know.
Yeah. And Meg, we hope you're feeling better this week too. And Darlene is here, and John Schroeder is now here. Jen, fun size Jen, who is a Tower of Terror finisher. She says she likes long walks on the beach and rock and roll.
I love it.
Yes.
I'm a Scorpio. I like long walks on the beach.
No, she's not. It's National Walking Day. Meg. Brilliant. National Walking Day. And the run, walk, run method is our method of choice.
It is.
So
I think you guys know that about us by now, though.
Yes.
I am having a hard time figuring out how to share this over on Facebook. So, yay.
Did you not?
No, I'm trying to share it on my timeline.
Oh. Go Scorpios. Yeah.
Talk amongst yourselves.
He's a Scorpio. I'm a Sagittarius. How do you feel about Sagittarius? Since we're talking about birthday signs, we have lots of April birthdays in the Runcation Nation.
Hi, John over on Facebook. Hi, I'm John. I'm enjoying Angel's Envy bourbon tonight.
We love it.
Very nice, John. I am living vicariously through
neat? Are you
through you.
Drinking it neat, or are you drinking it on ice? Do you have it in a particular cocktail? Let us know. I was having fun memories of our time in at the Donna in Jacksonville. So I'm wearing our Donna custom shirt from this year. Fun size Jen says, many thanks to the Galloway Pacers who were so adorable. Whoa. Who were so adorable and dressed like elevator operators, like, Bellman at the Hollywood Tower Hotel at the attraction. So they were awesome.
That was very cute.
That picture was great. They were great. So I mean, springtime surprise. Should we put it on our agenda? We'll have to fight. We'll figure it out. We'll have to because race schedules. Cheryl did a 5K for the Tunnel to Towers Foundation. We are big fans of the Tunnel to Towers Foundation.
We are.
She did it on Sunday. She said it was really neat. Many firefighters ran in full gear. We have lots of firefighters here locally over the 4th of July.
Yes.
Over the 4th of July that actually run in full gear and do the 4th of July bridge run that's here.
Yeah, a lot of members of our local IAFF Lodge 2424 do that. We've also seen it at several other races as well. Many also run with, we've seen them running not only in full bunker gear, but also sometimes running with equivalent weight of a person on a sled that they're dragging. It's to symbolize the fallen brother, sister, fireman. It's pretty moving when you see that. Tonight, guys, we are trying a couple of awesome finds that your intrepid field reporter Amy went out and dug up. These hot leads on these.
It could be bad. I don't know.
I don't think they're going to be.
I hope not.
And you can see them in the shot here if you're looking on the video. One of which we tried the full alcohol version at the last Tampa beer run that we attended in Tampa.
Yes, and you can get it at the Columbia restaurant sometimes.
Yes, you can. On tap. And one that we talked about wanting to find, and we actually did. So I'm going to start cracking these, or the first two.
Cheryl says somebody from her group was wearing a Donna marathon shirt from her group.
Awesome.
That weekend.
I love it.
Meg says the Run Disney Gods have answered her prayers because the springtime surprise is the first weekend of school vacation instead of the last weekend. So your schedule is good. Yeah. She's good. So good. Yay, you.
Katie over on YouTube's let us know she's a Cancer. My father was a Cancer.
And so is mine.
Yeah.
My dad's a Cancer. And who else? Meg is a Capricorn. So
well, are you going to jump out of the chat over there and tell us about these beers that we're having?
Stand by.
I'm craft servicing tonight, as everybody can see, and I am very excited. I can't believe I'm this excited for a non-alcoholic beer.
Did it have no, it didn't. Okay.
It didn't have whatever you were looking for. No, it did not. So. Yeah, so we are, guys, the reason we're still doing the NA beers is, of course, we are still in the midst of 75 hard. We are past the halfway point on 75 hard. Woohoo! The only thing that I think we have left for today is workout number 2.
That's you. I still need to drink some water.
You've got some water to drink. I was able to finish up my gallon of water a little bit. Actually,
I was going to say, if this description is in Spanish, I'm going to fail epically. So but it's not. So we're okay.
So I'm going to Vanna White this can while you read.
The Estrella Galicia 00, refreshing beer developed through an interrupted process of fermentation. Estrella Galicia 00, our delicious alcohol-free beer, boasts the golden color of a typical Pilsner style beer. Estrella Galicia 00 is a top brand in the world of alcohol-free beer and motor racing. Who knew about that? Golden color, typical of a Pilsen. Aroma reminds the malts and cereals used in brewing. Subtle floral hoppy notes, pleasantly sweet and slightly bitter.
Well, excellent.
Yeah.
So grab your
Fallout
pint.
Girl 2K, asthmatic marathoner. Welcome to the chat.
Welcome,
sorry,
everybody.
I was reading.
We're reading.
How you do? I think it's Bill. Asthmatic marathoner's name is Bill.
Excellent. Well, welcome, Bill.
He says he's done the 75 hard a few times and failed.
Stay
strong, man.
I failed my first time. I got to day 68 and failed, and took 10 days off and got back on and completed. And now this is attempt number 3. So cheers. Let's give this a shot. Love that color. That is perfect.
It reminds me of Hefeweizen color, or yeah. Oh,
Now that
did I get
is
0-0? Yes,
you
I
did.
Okay.
That is
Sorry,
convincing.
I got scared. I was like, are we failing?
This one's
Right in
very
front of you.
convincing. Tasty. Really,
I like it.
The breadiness.
The breadiness is really there, and there's a little bit of bitterness on the end.
That is
in the back of your throat, and I just banged the microphone. Sorry.
That's very nice, and a good moderate to high carbonation. The head sticking around on the top of the glass here. This is well done, Estrella Galicia. Very nice. For those that might be interested, this one does in fact have, well, it has some writing on the side of which I cannot see. I was going to try to get like the nutrition information for those that might be wondering if it's, like a light beer. This does not taste like a light beer, nor is it marketed as such. It's only marketed as
I think this is
a
heavier
non-alcoholic.
This is a heavier body.
Very much so.
Than we've had normally. And typically they've been hoppier if they've been non-alcoholic. So that's just my opinion. I mean,
I like it. I would drink another one of these. In fact, we're going to. So that's going to happen.
Are we? Well, maybe not.
Well, not like right away.
No.
Andy Satterley is over on Facebook. Thank you. Awesome. I'm glad that he said the video looks good, sounds impeccable.
Great.
Well, the microphones, it's all about the microphones. It's not the loose nut behind the microphone.
We have many patrons in the chat, and they are responsible for helping us upgrade our sound. So thank you for that.
Indeed.
And we do have to shout out John. Is John Schroeder still in the chat enjoying his Angel's Envy? Because if he is, we have to say thank you to him. He bought us coffees.
Yes. That's not just the drink, actually. We've of course got our patron program over at patreon.com/runeatdrinkpodcast. We also have a call it a patronage program of sorts. It's called Buy Me a Coffee. And if you go on our website to support the show, you click on the link to support the show, you scroll down, you'll see a thing that says Buy Me a Coffee. And we woke up the other morning to John having purchased us 5 coffees. So it was super cool. And we cannot thank him enough for doing that. He's been such an amazing supporter of the show and a great friend. It's just it's another way, if you don't want to subscribe, like to it for a monthly thing, like a patronage. It's just a great way if you wanted to kick Amy a couple of bucks to support that caffeine habit of hers.
What? I don't understand.
Me either.
I believe so. Bill, the asthmatic marathoner, is saying he's failed because of the reading many times.
Oh, you too?
A couple of times because of the
my man. Right there.
Because of the reading as well. And then Meg says the in-house reading specialist's heart is breaking for missing the reading.
That's what got me. But I'd started the reading and I fell asleep, and that's it. That's the end of your day when you go to sleep. So I could have ranted. I could have, read extra pages and said, I'm catching up from yesterday. The whole point of this is to hold yourself accountable. It's everybody looks at it as a fitness challenge. It really isn't. It's a mental toughness challenge. When I got to day 68 and I missed my reading, there were some choice words that would definitely have gotten us
an explicit tag. Very explicit.
I was pretty torqued, needless to say, but came back from it, held myself to it, and was able to accomplish it on the second go around. This go around, we've been really focusing on knocking out as many things as possible first thing in the morning. So, it's get up, the normal morning routine, get up, have coffee, walk the dogs, feed the dogs and cats, all that stuff. Of course. And then it's hammer the reading, get the first workout in, start on your water, and take your photo. You're knocking those things out immediately before going to work. And we've got these big water bottles, like that. So you got 32 ounces, and
Sorry.
then,
Cheryl says she doesn't have that kind of mental toughness. I disagree, you ultra runner.
yeah, oh, absolutely. You ultra people have all kinds of mental toughness.
You don't even have to do this challenge. You just have it built
Yeah.
into your soul. That's all I'm saying.
You'd be victory lapping us on this, but it's it's something that we really, in a perverse way, kind of enjoy, because we like being able to get the 2 workouts in a day. Sticking to the
You are liking yoga more and more. Does anybody else out there in the Runcation Nation do yoga? Let us know.
Okay, so this is not something that I'm not totally surprised by it, but I'd never done yoga. In years of doing martial arts, there was always a lot of stretching. In college, I even took a class that was called stress reduction and flexibility. They did a lot of yoga type stuff in that PE class, but I didn't realize over the years, and of course, you hear about it. You hear, oh, you get less flexible as you age if you don't continue stretching and all that. And I just kind of, assumed that, oh no, I've got a lot of my residual original flexibility left. Come to find out, no, you do not. And I am way less flexible than I was in college. Some of the poses that, and Amy introduced me through Eckhart yoga, and then I experimented some with the Apple TV Fitness Plus, which I really dig that. I'll talk about that in a second.
You like it. You like seeing like your heartbeat,
the instant feedback,
the burning calories on the screen.
I do.
It's much like a display on a treadmill, but it's
very much so.
Yeah, like getting that instant feedback.
But the workout. Oh, Trip's over on the tubes. Hello, Trip.
And James Loves Trail Runs has joined as well.
Excellent, guys. Yeah. Welcome, lady and gentleman.
Yeah. Cheers.
But doing some of the yoga through Eckhart yoga, Eckhart has a huge library, and they encompass all kinds of yoga, restorative yoga, yin yoga, some of the more spiritual stuff, some things that are more dynamic. They've got the flow yoga and all that. Apple TV yoga is really all about the flow yoga. And that's more of a workout, quote unquote, yoga. So I do burn more calories, if I'm counting that, doing the Apple TV stuff, but I'm getting a better stretch doing the Eckhart stuff. And for me, 25 years of wearing, body armor and a police belt, and, just the fact that I have a back fracture from high school and those types of things, being able to stretch and focus on my lower back and find some of the stuff that it's doing, that the Eckhart programs are doing, really, really helpful. Reducing some pain. What it's also shown me is I am significantly tighter on my right side of the body than I am my left side of my body.
But there are so many instructors and so many ways to filter. I could get you one that is like, there's a whole series on like weight loss and calorie burn.
Oh,
that you could.
Yeah, they've got their flow stuff.
Like Eckhart yoga could kick you.
It's not that they can't, it's that Apple lacks the other stuff. The Apple stuff, and I like it. It's a totally different vibe. It's much more like going to your gym and having, the young hip yoga instructor teaching, and they've got that person up front, and then they've got one or two people showing you modifications in the background.
I like that part.
That's cool.
Showing you instantly.
But the vibe is totally different. They focus on the flow only. They don't do any of the restorative. They don't do any of the yin. They don't do any of the other types of yoga. So I think that if you're looking for a pure yoga experience, something like Eckhart yoga, there's a couple of other online yoga programs as well. And Eckhart's not a sponsor. It's a product we like, and Amy's used for years. And now I'm starting to use it a little bit too. But
John, we were thanking you for buying us coffee.
Yes, I think he saw or heard.
Okay.
And Trip is in the house. Trip. Did you already shout her out? Hey, Trip.
Trip.
Welcome.
Yeah, I don't know. Dawn, maybe it was Dawn. Dawn has joined the party. Maybe it was Dawn that was talking about doing yoga with Adrian on YouTube,
Yoga with Adrian. Yeah, that's the other
right?
one that's really popular.
Yeah,
So
and we haven't really done that one because I'm so in love with the flexibility of the filters with Eckhart
yeah,
Yoga
because you can filter by what yoga style, instructor, duration,
style, purpose.
purpose. So you've got a lot of ways to kind of select and really customize the yoga workout you're going to find,
But
which is nice.
full disclaimer, I pay for it. There are some free collections they have on YouTube, but
Yeah.
and I know
One of their free collections is for runners, as I recall.
yes.
So
Yes.
tying it back to running,
Mhm.
that's kind of how you found them,
That is.
right?
Yeah, I went to their YouTube collection to do their 30-minute yoga for runners that focuses on the IT band. So, and I don't know if yoga with Adrian or with and I misspelled it, Don, in the chat before you came. I misspelled Adrian's name, so I'm sorry about that.
I think that if you do a YouTube search,
You'll find
yoga
it.
with, it's going to be your very first result.
So there are several breweries around us, Cheryl, that do yoga at the brewery, and she's talking about local brewery hosts a Bend and Brew.
I love it.
I love the name.
Yeah.
I love the name.
Yeah, we've got
Yeah.
well, when John was running Big Storm, I think he was looking at bringing it to the brewery. I know that Millennial does theirs. I believe that our friend Melissa Wallace does some over at Botanical Brewing here in Cape Coral. So we got several options that are very very, very varied, around Southwest Florida for that. We also have a couple of places that do things like cat yoga, and there's
there's a place like I think out in Alva does goat
yoga. Yeah, you can do goat yoga here.
Goat yoga. Yeah. And I think it can't wait for beachside yoga this summer. Meg is talking about. She's got that in her area. And Jennifer Fink has just joined the chat.
Hello.
Jennifer Fink, how is your challenge going? And do you normally do yoga is the question. And we're enjoying Estrella Galicia 00. No alcohol.
I was gonna top you off here.
Yeah. That's why it looked like I hadn't made any headway. You keep topping it off.
No, I hadn't topped yours off.
I would love to do goat yoga, Cheryl says.
Yeah, they do goat yoga with, I don't know if it's dwarf goats, baby goats.
And Jennifer Fink wants to pet a goat.
Yeah. And apparently the goats will climb on you.
Or she wants a pet one. She wants a pet a goat.
I think that could be kind of fun, although I think it would get distracting. You're not going to get a whole lot of, deep thought meditation in, unless that's like the purpose. Like we're going to purposefully send in a cute animal to distract you.
Well,
you must focus through it.
We don't have somebody send in a cute animal to us, but we have several cute animals that want to join us and attempt to be involved in the yoga.
Yeah, oh yes. Yeah. The cat's right there on your yoga mat with you, and the dogs are just kind of watching, going like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Well, there was one time last week where the girl dog, where Danny was just like laying down on the yoga mat with me.
Oh yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
I don't know. Goat yoga. Yes.
And John's making a point here. This beer reminds him of the North German Pils. That's actually very reminiscent of the flavor profile, John. That's a good call. Bready, a little bit bitter on the finish. Yeah. Pretty light in body. Very robust with the bubbles.
Did you see me? I keep looking that it says 00.
I know this one would fool you if you didn't have the can to look at.
Jennifer Fink, she says, I had to, I looked at it 100 times. I just don't want to fail. But Jennifer Fink said she had to start back at 1 today from day 5 because my 2 workouts weren't 3 hours apart.
Oh, that stinks. That stinks. I am so sorry. Yeah.
The dogs. This is what Meg goes. The dogs are looking at you like, and you're the master.
Yeah.
Due to their yoga.
It's more like, what do you, if you're going to do that, you might as well, lick something while you're down there. That they're just, they're looking at very judgy looking at you like that.
Well, you know.
The dogs only strike poses like that if they're scratching or licking. I'm just saying. So yes, goat yoga trip. It's adorable. I've seen photos of it. It's great. We also have a cat cafe here.
Oh
Locally.
yes,
They do
in Fort Myers, right? Yeah.
They do coffee drinks. They have a selection of ready to adopt cats and kittens in and roaming around in there. So you can
It's
come in,
adorable.
get a cup of coffee, hang out, and meet a new friend. And when you pay for your coffee and adopt a cat on your way out. And they do a yoga there too, I believe. So you could do kitten yoga or cat yoga.
Oh, we're getting a lot of support for Jennifer Fink holding fast and making it through the challenge. And Dawn's animals are always getting in the middle of her yoga.
Yeah, you're down there in their element. They think you're ready to play, especially if you're doing downward facing dog or child pose. That looks exactly like a dog's play bow. Dogs are like, woohoo.
They have a cat cafe in Atlanta, Dawn says.
Aww.
We should visit it when we go to Jeff's race in December.
We should. And since we're flying, there's a 0% chance that we could return home with a cat.
Right? We can't adopt. Right? She is.
Two's enough.
Cheryl is a long, long distance runner. She has done overnight races. She's a beast. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
I couldn't do that. Not yet. I'm not there.
Like, I can't. No. So Jennifer Fink says she's only doing this. My friend needs consistency. I work out consistently. I do personal development consistently. Monday to Friday, I drink half my body weight in water. So she's doing it. For her friend. Isn't that nice?
That is very nice of you.
Yeah.
And if you're finding that the 75 hard stuff is stuff you're already doing, they also have the Live Hard program.
Whoa.
You could do the next step of it. Yeah, which is everything you're currently doing with 75 hard, and there's 2 additional tasks you got to do. One of them's the 5-minute cold shower, and then like a journal.
No, visualization. Yeah, I imagine you could journal, but Darlene says there's a cat cafe in Charleston called Pounce Coffee and Cats.
Yeah, so this is becoming a thing across the country.
Yeah,
it's an adorable idea, and it seems to have taken off here locally. They have great social media. We already have 2 cats. We have cat cafe every day.
Well,
here at home.
It's true. We do. Our cats are sweet. They're so sweet
and sort of weird.
And they're sort of, I think the boy is a stranger cat than the girl.
Yeah, the our girl cat's very people centric. Let you pet her belly without getting all pointy and grabbing your arm or anything like that. The boy cat is very much like, I'll give you affection on my terms alone. And if you so much as even reach for me with a second hand, like first hand, no problem. Second hand, out. He's taken off.
Stephanie Swan has joined the chat.
Well, hey, Steph. Yeah. So next week we have our annual vet visit for the cats. We adopted them both on the same day. So I took them for their annual, welcome to the family. Let's get them established with a veterinarian. Took them on the same day. So we load them up in cat carriers and go as a group. We all get there, but getting the boy cat into his carrier is painful sometimes.
He's not happy.
Hates the cat carrier.
Yeah.
She's not a fan either, but he absolutely hates it. Have you ever seen The Exorcist? Okay, it's like that, but without the split pea soup. It's pretty ugly.
Yeah.
Now, admittedly, I don't do anything to try to, let's see if we can calm him of his aversion. I literally only have to put him in a cat carrier once a year. I'm willing to fight with him one time a year.
Yeah.
But then he's just mad at you for the rest of the week.
Yeah. He's just, looking at you with the judging. And like his name's Bruce because we thought of him as Batman because his face is kind of like a
That's not why we named him
right,
Bruce.
right?
No.
No,
Natasha for Black Widow, Natasha
but he
Romanoff.
also looks kind of like a Batman.
Well, but that's not the reason we named him Bruce.
Well, that's one of the reasons we named him Bruce.
She didn't tell me this when we named him Bruce.
Okay.
Because she's all about Incredible Hulk and Black Widow.
Well, that too. Can it be both?
It can be both.
Can you cross the streams, DC and Marvel?
I'll try.
Okay.
Oh, I do on our wall at the big red couch. So yes, I can.
Oh, Dawn's cat hates the carrier too. And Cheryl's gonna go eat.
Yeah, it's kind of like hand wrestling a weed whacker while it's going.
Let us know what you eat, Cheryl. We're curious about what you fell on, what you decided on.
Yep.
Pizza or burger or some elk or what's the deal?
Can you get like elk sausage on your pizza?
I don't know. You can at Moose's Tooth in Alaska.
I was going to say in Alaska, it's all about the reindeer sausage everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. So maybe you'll do that.
Trip's got the reverse of us. Her boy cat's chill and her girl cat's a finicky princess.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm too good for you.
Yeah. Ours is the exact opposite. Our girl cat's of the people and our boy cat's just, if he were 30 pounds heavier, we would be a meal.
Stephanie Swan says cats and coffee. That's quite the combo.
I think it's a cool idea. Now,
Yeah.
it would be rather unfortunate if you just wanted a cup of coffee and you walked in and you were allergic to cats, but.
Oh, Dawn says hers make the worst demon sounds in the carrier. Like Bruce has this
guttural. And now his normal meow is weak and airy. And
except for when he's hungry, then he's really demanding.
Yeah, he's persistent, but it's still not a very powerful meow. And then when he gets in the carrier, it's just a whole different noise.
Yeah.
It's not pretty.
I can't. Oh my God. Bill is asking if we use the First Form products.
As a matter of fact, I do. I've got I like the fact that they have a vegan line of products. So they have like a vegetable supplement, like their green veggie supplement. They have a red like beet supplement. They also have a vegan protein powder. Which
you do it more than I don't do.
Yeah, their vegan protein powder. They have one that's like a frosted oatmeal cookie that is glorious. That is probably the best tasting protein drink I've ever had. I throw that in the blender with some ice and a banana, and that's actually like, you don't think you're eating like, a protein shake. It's that good. Tastes exactly like a Little Debbie oatmeal pie. Yeah.
I love an oatmeal pie. I'm just telling you.
So that one I like. The chocolate's very good too. They have a vegan chocolate. For that one, I'll just add in some almond butter.
Bill says we have all their products. So delicious.
Yeah, surprisingly good. And what I like, their stuff tends to mix rather well, even in like a shaker bottle or a blender bottle. So you don't get a lot of clumps.
Yeah.
So that's really nice.
And Jennifer Fink said she would try that. It sounds good. And Meg wanted to know if we got an annual pass preview reservation for Guardians of the Galaxy, the new coaster.
I haven't seen an email yet.
I haven't. We got the email that they were coming, but never sent. They never sent the invitation, so we never. So the people who got reservations, I guess it's probably too late.
Well, we should probably check our spam filter.
Oh, meal pie.
So anyway, this is
key lime pie.
Estrella Galicia 00.
Bill's
guys.
favorite.
Fantastic. We'll probably tweet out or post a link to this in social media later this week.
For sure.
Maybe a fancy photo with this so people
You
can get a
never
good
know.
look.
Could be. Yeah.
But before we go on, no, I'm kidding. This is the one that I've been so
like
excited.
He was going to launch into an ad.
No,
it's not.
Neither of these companies sponsor us in any way. I've just been so excited to try this. I am a huge Guinness fan. And Guinness for me was kind of my first stout. This is I think Guinness is probably one of the most approachable, drinkable, low calorie beers that you can get when you're out there. And Trip is asking, what brand's your vegan protein powder? First Form.
Oh,
First
yes.
Form, PHORM.
Mm-hmm.
Really fantastic. Tastes really good.
Yeah.
Can't say enough good about the product.
Not a sponsor of the show,
Nope.
but you know.
Yeah. Come on, Andy.
Come on, Andy.
Give us a call.
You could.
Let Andy Frisella know
Yeah.
that we should be a sponsor. He should sponsor.
He
us.
should sponsor our show.
We saw ads. No. We saw ads for this a few weeks ago, and we couldn't find it anywhere. And then in fact, getting ready for tonight's chat, it popped up in my timeline on Facebook again.
Did it?
It did. This is Guinness Zero.
Oh.
Now, as
Emily is here.
As we're sitting here, hey Emily, you guys hear that?
Are you? Oh, it's the nitro. He's trying to, because it's nitro. Don't shake it too much.
Yeah, well, you can shake the nitro. That's the thing. This is an actual nitro can, and it is, I hope, going to be one of those that blows us away with how accurate it is to the real thing.
The story of Guinness 00.
Amy's going to be reading as I pour.
Introducing Guinness 00, brewed with our new cold filtration process. This ensures that you get some beautifully smooth taste, perfectly balanced flavor, and unique dark color of Guinness Draft, just without the alcohol. The latest in 250 years of innovation, Guinness 00 is specially brewed to retain the characteristic flavors that make Guinness our most popular beer.
Now, you all might have noticed as I was holding that up to the camera that you were getting that telltale cascading bubble effect and that nice, thick, creamy head forming on top. This is absolutely visually very impressive.
It does look it. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, I mean, the process, and now it's settled, and now it has the foam on top, just like standard beer, standard Guinness. All we need now, Don, Don Be Joyful, is a Don B recipe for vegan and non-alcoholic Irish Bailey's.
Yeah, Bailey's Irish Cream.
Yeah, that. Sorry.
So we'll let mine settle out here a little bit.
That.
There's still a little bit left in the can. I have slightly smaller glasses here, but again, the look is perfect.
It's so pretty. Did you hold it up?
I did. I held it to both.
All right.
The smell appears to be spot on to a regular Guinness. Dan Rams from the Cape Coral Running Group has just jumped in over on Facebook. Hello, Dan. We are trying Guinness 00 tonight. Cheers.
Cheers.
And you came just in time.
I think it's pretty close.
Mouthfeel, aroma, very, very similar.
But what about the flavor? Maybe not.
I think it's close.
But not exactly.
I can tell that this is not a true, like, it's not perfect, but it's very pleasant. So the good news is you're not holding your nose and drinking it just to say I'm having a zero alcohol beer here. This is a very nice showing on the part of Guinness.
Yeah.
And what I love is that they are really advertising the fact that these are going to be served in bars with the traditional double pour to get get it just right in the pint glass.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy that they're putting out a product like this.
Bill had to go. but he
Bill,
says good.
cheers.
Good luck on the 75 hard. Emily, EcoFit13, is currently drinking Land Beer, a rustic lager from Schilling Beer Company in Littleton, New Hampshire.
Nice.
And then Meg was like, "Oh, are you from New Hampshire?" Currently in Connecticut, she is.
That's close, right?
Yeah. And here's JoJo. JoJo, we've talked about yoga, and do you do it? And through what?
Cat yoga,
Cat
goat yoga,
goat yoga, bruise and yoga,
bend and bruise.
bend and bruise, according to Cheryl.
It's beer yoga.
Also, we're having Guinness Zero and Estrella Galicia Zero.
Estrella Galicia Zero, right here. First introduced to this beer at the Tampa Beer Run. Not the 0.0 version, the standard lager that they sell.
Mm-hmm.
And Guinness 0.0, their newest offering from Guinness Brewing. I'm very excited. This is very good. This is good enough that you could do your Guinness stew with it.
You think so?
I think so.
Yeah. But we would still need to perfect how to do the Guinness stew with this. But then, like, what are we going to do instead of having beef?
Oh, well.
If we were going to do it on the challenge,
I can't figure everything out.
I know. You can't figure everything out tonight, I guess.
No. Very nice.
Oh, Yingling Light.
Yeah, Yingling Light.
That's new. Fairly.
Yeah, I've had it. It's not bad. He's right. Not bad. I love a Yingling.
When did you have it?
I've had it before. Not since 75 Hard started.
Oh, sorry.
They also do their they do a Yingling. Is it a Hefeweizen that they do that we had?
They had that Hershey thing.
Oh, they do the Hershey thing every year. Yes.
Hey, it's Tina. Tina has joined.
Hello,
Our
Tina.
5K friend from the
Yes.
Smokies. Yeah.
Well, that's a darn good neighbor. Dan Ram's neighbor gave him a beer. Like those kind of neighbors.
Yeah.
So this is very good. We do have a little bit of news for those that are.
Ooh, Meg likes the Yingling Shandy, and everybody's saying hello to Tina. So I love that.
Have not had the Shandy.
I'm wondering about that Shandy. Now, have we ever seen the Yingling Shandy?
I don't think we've seen it here locally.
Down here?
No,
I don't know.
Like I said, the other one that we had that was Yingling was I think a Hefeweizen that they did. We have a little bit of news in case you're wanting to try to find us anywhere online. We've kind of made it. We're like legit. And what I mean by that,
JoJo, this will be important news for you.
And Josh, if Josh is listening, I don't see him in any of the chats.
I don't either.
But Josh and JoJo both, because you're both credited producers of the show, thanks to your patronage. We are now
at certain levels of Patreon, we give producer credits.
Yes.
For the show.
And it's official. And if you want to start winning some bar bets, you are now listed on the Internet Movie Database, IMDb. If you go there and search for the Run Eat Drink podcast, you can find us. The listing's not completely fleshed out yet, so we're working on that. We're learning very quickly that there's a lot of manual data entry to having a listing on IMDb. And I've submitted photos, so we will hopefully get those photos up and approved pretty soon. So, but right now we are official. It's there. So,
I submitted. Now you have to do the back catalog. Now the work begins where you have to list each episode.
Yes.
Separately. So
there's going to be a lot of copying and pasting and data entry.
I'm working on it in between other things.
It'll be a multi-month project to get all the episodes in there.
Yes.
But it's there.
Yes.
Needless to say.
Yes.
So
yes.
I'm looking forward to getting our cover art approved, and some of the photos I uploaded, pictures of us with Meb and with Chef Art Smith. And
You already uploaded those?
yes,
Really?
yes.
No kidding. No beer for Stephanie tonight.
No.
We're having a very potent craft ginger ale from an unknown brewery.
Craft ginger ale.
Classy AF.
Now, is it potent enough with the ginger that it's like spicy? I love like ginger beers that have enough ginger in them where it's like leaves a little bit of tingle or burn on the tongue.
Oh,
I like that.
or like in your throat sometimes.
Thank you, Trip. We are very excited about this.
We're so excited.
So like I said, we're official now. At first we were official because we got listed on Apple Podcasts, then on Google Play, then on, iHeartRadio and TuneIn Radio. And, we're all like, wow, that's us. That's us.
She says it's almost spicy, this ginger ale.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would enjoy that.
Yeah. Good stuff. I like this. And they're sharing all sorts of, like, there are different shandy recommendations if you like a shandy.
I like a shandy. I like my first
Dell's shandy from, how do you say this? How do you say that word?
Narragansett. I don't know. Those
in Rhode Island.
Yeah,
it's a Rhode Island brewery.
Those New England names sometimes throw me off. I don't know. Shandies. I like Shandies. The one commercially available brand that's down here, I'm not a huge fan of, and that's Leinenkugel's.
Yeah, it was
and I know that's probably blasphemous to say for some, but it's okay. But I would prefer, if you're going to do shandy, just to make one. Do like a homemade.
JoJo's having short ribs for dinner.
Oh, short ribs.
Narragansett. What is a shandy? A
shandy would be half beer, half something else. Typically, it's like lemonade. Sometimes it's flavored lemonades or fruit juices with beer.
Yeah.
So it definitely dilutes the alcohol contents. They're very popular in the summertime.
Yes.
Lemonade and beer being probably the most popular. And it commercially, when it's bottled, you'll usually see it at about 2.5 to 3% ABV. And that way, you can drink more of them in the hot weather without, finding yourself on the floor.
Yeah.
Or on, under the porch.
Oh. Great beach beer is what Meg says.
Exactly.
And, I think that JoJo's dinner is from Trader Joe's.
We got to go to Trader Joe's.
I know. It's Albert James Hansen has joined. Welcome. Great beach beer, or on the dune.
Yeah. Or poolside down here, same thing. And we have yet to go to Trader Joe's. We've been focusing a lot locally here on a place called Farmer Joe's.
Yes.
We've got this new gigantic farmers market that's opened up in our town, and it's huge. And their produce section is
legit.
Absolutely unbelievable.
It's amazing. We should post pictures.
We should.
We really should.
I picked up a mass of fresh oyster mushrooms last week. $10 a pound. Got massive amount of mushrooms.
The poblano peppers you got.
Poblano peppers the size of my shoe, and I wear a size 13.
They are huge and great for stuffing. I don't know if anybody ever does stuffed peppers, but these were phenomenal.
Yeah, fresh dragon fruit. You can get them whole or pre-cut. They have a whole station where they do nothing but salsa, guacamole, and red or green sofrito to take home to cook with.
Yeah.
And we ended up getting
guacamole.
The guac is phenomenal, but we also got the sofrito, and we made Puerto Rican beans and rice with fresh sofrito as the base.
Oh, so Jennifer Fink says, I don't know about a shandy, but I would mix my tea with lemonade.
Well, of course. I mean, an
Yeah.
Arnold Palmer.
Oh, yeah. But what about you get like sweet tea, vodka, and lemonade?
See, Amy's
Yes?
Amy's a problem solver.
Yes or no? I don't know.
That wouldn't suck.
I think it would be excellent. Excellent. I don't think you would want to play a round of golf after that, though.
Oh, the problem is that down here, that's usually what you start with, and you progress through your 9 or 18 holes, and you're having them, at least one in between each hole. So a lot of times, by the end of the game, you're done. You're tired and needing a ride home.
Oh, diet lemonade, unsweet tea, and vodka.
Yeah, you could do that. Why not?
Yes. Yes.
Now we tend to like when we go to Chef Art Smith's Homecoming, the sweet tea shine, which is like a sweet tea moonshine.
It's so
combo.
good. We might have some squeeze bottles from there. Many. Firefly sweet tea vodka with lemonade.
Yes.
Vodka, tea, and lemonade is called a hard Arnie.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Brilliant.
That would be lovely.
Brilliant. Love it.
So, well, we're approaching the top of the hour, guys. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us.
I love hanging out with our people.
Now, we have had this week we dropped our episode a little early. That was because of me.
But we did it on Sunday. So everybody woke up to like a Monday episode, which is great.
Boy, did they.
Yeah.
And because
it auto posted twice.
It auto posted several times on Facebook. I apologize for that. That was also me. I fixed that.
Which is good.
That shouldn't happen again until the next time. And we are going to have we've had a bunch of bonus content.
Oh yeah. We had
leading up to the Disney races. We had a bunch of Disney content. We hope you guys really enjoyed that. We enjoyed sharing some of that with you all. I think that if that couldn't help build some excitement for going down to Walt Disney World and the resorts down there,
we hope so.
And there's nothing we could do.
We hope
the races looked great in spite of some of the logistical errors they had there, plus the weather. Mm-hmm. I still had FOMO.
Well, I think that we have also built up a case for the Gasparilla.
Oh yeah.
In sharing Casa Santa Stefano and in sharing the Booyah Gastro Bar.
Gosh.
The paella, the picture that you all captioned. Oh my God.
That place on that episode is so good. And yes, it's a regional chain and it's amazing.
So good.
They are killing it. It's chef driven, and I love that. Casa Santo Stefano, same thing. That's our friends at the Gonsmart Restaurant Group, and they are preserving Tampa heritage with the building, and they are preserving some of their familial heritage with Sicilian food that is cooked in very traditional methods, and in many cases imported straight from Sicily. So
yes. Oh my God.
Oh, awesome, Trip. That's the idea. We're making Trip hungry. Oh, that's the idea.
It's so, oh my God. Yeah. Meg is excited to make to get to her trip in June. And and she said the episodes are making her excited for June, which is good.
That's the goal.
That's good.
We want to get you excited for your next race there, whether it was the springtime surprise or not.
Well, I think for her, it'll be doing a virtual there, doing one of the summer series. So,
and this year's summer series for Disney has been announced. It's a Frozen theme. So if you want to get your virtual run on this year, you're going to have to let it go.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Let it go. Let it go. Like the snow globe medals.
Yes. So we've had a ton of extra content. We're going to have a lot more, and we've got a bunch of really cool stuff coming up, including some amazing interviews.
I think we may have bonus episodes, full episodes, in order to release the interviews in a timely way.
Yes. We're going to do some stuff to celebrate a couple of things, namely the Boston Marathon, which is coming up. And we're going to be celebrating, of course, Mother's
Yeah.
Day, which is coming up as well.
Well, Boston, I mean, we have members of the Runcation Nation and the Bouncy Hunters that are running that race, that are handing out medals at that race. And
Mhm.
we cannot wait to hear all about that Boston Marathon weekend, including the BAA 5K, which I believe Meg is participating in, if I remember correctly. So it's a lot of great stuff. Emily says she's a travel agent that specializes in Disney vacations, formerly a Walt Disney World cast member. So I'm always living vicariously through my clients. That's so cool. That's the way to do it.
That is the way to do it.
If your work inspires your vacation, that's awesome. I love that. So
I love that. That is good for you.
Yay. So
there you go. Hit Emily up if you're looking for something.
We hope
over on Instagram, or hit Mark up over here on Facebook.
Yeah. So we pixie dust, right?
I believe so.
Yes. But yeah.
So Mark, if you're still in the Facebook, drop the name
pinch of pixie dust.
Pinch of pixie dust, yeah.
Sorry.
And over on Instagram, drop the name of your handle for the travel agency.
Yeah.
Let people know.
Emily. So, and hopefully Meg is running the BAA 5K doctor's appointment next Thursday. So fingers crossed for her.
Yes.
Fingers crossed for this one who has a doctor's appointment coming up also. And everybody is crossing their fingers for her. And it's Emily O_KTTW travel.
Very cool.
Yeah. And Meg is thanking JoJo for the positive thoughts and the crossed fingers. And we just can't wait to hear everybody's inspirational stories from Boston.
Oh, yeah.
And race weekends that are coming up, and JoJo's month-long birthday celebration. Love that.
Indeed.
Yeah. And we have several Runcation Nation birthdays in the Runcation Nation. Stay tuned to our feed for all the shout outs for that.
Yes, we're also going to be celebrating or leading up the celebration ahead of Mother's Day this year, because Mother's Day is only about a month away. And we're going to have a special interview ahead of a very important and special race to us, as well as a special deal for members of the Runcation Nation for that race. If you're looking to maybe get away and celebrate Mother's Day, doing a 5K down here in the Sunshine State. So stay tuned for that as well.
Yeah.
In the meantime, guys, please go over to runeatdrink.net. Click on listen now if you want to hear the most recent episode. But of course, we would love for you to subscribe in Apple Podcasts, on Google Play, wherever you get your podcast served, except for Spotify. We're not on Spotify yet.
We're working on it. IMDb was a big deal.
Yeah. One tech giant at a time.
Yeah.
So you think
I gotta sleep sometime.
Yeah. So we're working on it.
Yeah.
But we would love for you to guys to follow us, and we hope that you're enjoying what we're putting out there. Also, again, thank you to John Schroeder, patron of the show, and our first person to use the link over on our website to buy us a coffee. And we appreciate that, because somebody has a real coffee problem. So
not a problem.
It's not a problem if you enjoy it.
It's not a problem. It's not like I have it all day, every day.
I was going to say, says the person right here who, if they made a action figure of me, one of the accessories would be a Starbucks cup. Okay. I totally get it. So,
there should be action figures of us. And then there should be like the coffee cup there of varying, like Caribou or all the things that you love, all the coffee brands that you love. And there should be like the kilt. You should change. You should be like a Ken doll.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
And with that, good night, everybody.
Can anybody get some money on Etsy?
Stop.
To do that?
No.
I would love it. I would buy it. I'm sorry. We love you,
Andy.
too.
That list is probably coming at some point. I'll let you know. Andy's asking for a list of top 10 drinks.
We should do a show around that.
And Trip is wishing good vibes for doctor's appointments as well. Thank you,
Mhm.
Trip. We
Yeah.
appreciate it. Katie, good night. Trip, good night. Everybody else, good night. Runeatdrink.net. Check us out. Give us a listen, subscribe, and we will see you guys. Well,
Yeah.
Amy will see you on the next her next coffee chat, and I
Yeah.
will.
I didn't do one because of physical therapy today.
So we'll see you really soon. Good night.
She kicked my ass.